Heartbreak, red heart, the love that stood between truth and time. Lily and Stanley's friendship began quietly, almost like the sunrise, gentle, unnoticed, but growing brighter with each passing day. For 3 years, they laughed together, shared secrets, and built a bond so strong that it seemed unbreakable. Stanley admired Lily's kindness, her strength, and the way she could turn an ordinary day into something worth remembering. Lily, in turn, cherished Stanley's patience and the comfort she found in his presence. Slowly, without either of them naming it, their friendship blossomed into love. But Stanley carried a secret. He was married. His heart had long left that marriage, and he had been planning a divorce, building a dream where Lily would be his future. Yet he could not bring himself to tell her, afraid that the truth would shatter everything. For 3 years, Lily never asked. She trusted him completely, but one evening, while they walked under a silver moon, she turned to him and softly asked, "Stan, tell me, are you married?" Her words struck him like thunder. Stanley did not flinch, did not lie. He told her everything, the marriage, the unhappiness, the plan to leave, and the dream of making her his wife. The truth broke Lily. Tears streamed down her face, her trust crumbled, and her love turned into pain. She walked away, leaving Stanley to the silence of his regrets. For 1 long year, they lived apart, her heart trying to heal, his fighting to hold on. But love, when true, has a way of finding its way back. A year later, fate brought them together again. Stanley, now a man with clearer steps, had finalized his divorce. He was free, ready to make Lily his forever. And when he saw her again, he held her hand and said, "I kept the truth from you once, and I lost you. Never again. I'm yours, if you'll have me." They rekindled their love, and for a while, it was everything they had once dreamed of. But as marriage drew near, doubts began to cloud Lily's heart. Memories of the past returned, the deception, the pain, the fragile trust. She started to pull away, questioning whether love alone was enough to hold them together. Yet Stanley did not give up. Day after day, he waited. He showed up not with pressure, but with patience. He made calls just to hear her voice. He sent her little notes reminding her of the moments they had shared. He planned their future carefully, not as a man desperate to hold her, but as a man determined to build something lasting. "Lily," he would say, his voice steady with sincerity, "my mistake was silence, not betrayal. Every step I've taken since has been towards you. The divorce, the waiting, the rebuilding, it was never about me alone. It was about us, about making life better for both of us." Even in her doubts, Lily could see the truth in his actions. He wasn't a man chasing a fleeting desire, he was a man who had chosen her, over and over again, despite rejection, despite distance, despite time. But Lily was carrying a silent battle of her own. Years of overwork, emotional exhaustion, and hidden stress weighed heavily on her. She realized that before she could give herself fully to marriage, she had to reclaim her own peace. One evening, she sat across from Stanley, her eyes tired but honest. "Stan," she said softly, "you have shown me love, patience, and commitment. But right now, I'm not whole. My work has drained me, my mind is heavy, and I can't step into marriage with this weight on me. I need time to quit this stressful job, to heal my mind, and to find myself again. Only then will I know if I can go on with marriage." Her words were like a bittersweet melody, painful but true. Stanley's heart ached, yet he understood. He reached for her hand and whispered, "Then I will wait again. As long as it takes. Because I don't want just a marriage with you, Lily, I want a life with you. And that life must begin with you being whole." And so, their story remained unwritten, paused between love and healing, between doubt and devotion. A story not of endings, but of patience, where one man's steady heart waited for the woman he loved to find herself, so together, they could truly begin.